Hey there, English explorers. Welcome back to English with the Hobbit, episode 31. I'm Alex, your guide through magical words and mysterious sentences. Today, we're diving into another exciting part of Bilbo's journey, where runes, hidden doors, and dragons take center stage. Ready to unlock some secret vocabulary? Let's go. You see that rune on the west side and the hand pointing to it from the other runes? That marks a hidden passage to the lower halls. Look at the map at the beginning of this book, and you will see they're the runes. It may have been secret once, said Thorin, but how do we know that it is secret any longer? Old Smaug has lived there long enough now to find out anything there is to know about those caves. He may, but he can't have used it for years and years. Why? Because it is too small. 5 feet high the door, and 3 may walk abreast, say the runes. But Smaug could not creep into a hole that size. Not even when he was a young dragon. Certainly not after devouring so many of the dwarves and men of Dale. It seems a great big hole to me, squeaked Bilbo, who had no experience of dragons and only of hobbit holes. He was getting excited and interested again, so that he forgot to keep his mouth shut. He loved maps, and in his hall there hung a large one of the country round with all his favorite walks marked on it in red ink. How could such a large door be kept secret from everybody outside, apart from the dragon? He asked. He was only a little hobbit, you must remember. In lots of ways, said Gandalf. But in what way this one has been hidden, we don't know, without going to see. From what it says on the map, I should guess there is a closed door which has been made to look exactly like the side of the mountain. That is the usual dwarves' method. I think that is right, isn't it? Quite right, said Thorin. What a mysterious part of the story. Secret entrances, ancient maps, and the idea of a door that blends right into a mountain. So cool, right? Now let's dig into some of the interesting words and expressions we just heard. Oh, and while you're here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an adventure with Bilbo and me. A rune is a symbol or letter from an ancient alphabet, often linked with magic or mystery. Think of it like an old-fashioned code people used before regular letters came along. In fantasy stories, runes often hold special powers or secrets. On the map in The Hobbit, the rune points to something hidden, like a clue in a treasure hunt. West is one of the 4 main directions: north, south, east, and west. If you've ever looked at a map or used a compass, you've seen it. In this story, it helps the characters find the exact spot of the secret door. Knowing directions is key when you're planning an adventure. Here, hand isn't just the thing at the end of your arm. It's used as a symbol, often drawn on maps to point something out. Imagine a little hand-drawn finger showing you, look here. That's exactly what it does in this part of the story. It draws attention to something important. To point means to direct attention towards something, usually by using your finger or an object. When someone points, they're saying, look at this. In this context, the runes are pointing toward the secret passage on the map. It's like the map is talking to them through symbols. A hidden passage is a secret path that's hard to see unless you know it's there. These are common in adventure stories. Think of trapdoors, moving bookshelves, or doors that blend into the wall. In The Hobbit, this passage could be the key to sneaking into Smaug's lair without being noticed. Lower halls refers to rooms or tunnels deep underground. usually part of a large structure like a castle or mountain home. Dwarves love digging deep into the earth, so these halls are probably part of their ancient kingdom. It sounds mysterious, doesn't it? This phrase just means at the start. It's useful when telling stories, giving instructions, or showing someone where to look. Gandalf refers to the beginning of the book where the map is shown, so readers know exactly where to turn. When something is long enough, it means a sufficient amount of time has passed. Thorin uses it to say that the dragon Smaug has had more than enough time to learn every secret about the mountain. It's like saying he's been there for ages. He must know everything. Caves are natural or man-made hollow spaces in the earth, often dark and mysterious. In this story, they're the dwarves' ancient homes and maybe full of treasure or danger. Imagine walking into a deep cave, torch in hand, wondering what's around the corner. Small simply means not big in size. But here it's very important because the secret door is too small for a dragon like Smaug to fit through. So it's safe. It's like saying, this door isn't made for giants, just sneaky little burglars. This is a way of describing height. 5 feet is about as tall as a 10-year-old kid. So it's not very high, especially for something like a door. The characters realize this because even a small dragon wouldn't fit in such a short opening. Abreast means side by side, like when 3 friends walk together in a line. The door is big enough for 3 people to walk abreast, shoulder to shoulder. It gives us a visual image of the size of the hidden door. To creep means to move slowly and carefully, often to avoid being seen or heard. Think of a cat sneaking up on a bird. Gandalf explains that the dragon couldn't even creep into the small hidden door. It's just too tight for him. This dramatic word means to eat something quickly and completely, usually with hunger or greed. Smaug the dragon is described as devouring dwarves and men. Yikes. It's not just eating, it's more like a terrifying feast. When someone squeaks, their voice gets high and squeaky, usually because they're nervous, scared, or surprised. Bilbo squeaks here, not because he's scared, but because he's excited and overwhelmed. His small voice gives away his emotions. To be interested means to want to know more about something. When Bilbo hears about maps and dragons, he forgets his fear and becomes curious. That's a great reminder that curiosity can be stronger than fear. Large is the opposite of small. It means big in size. Bilbo thinks the secret door is large because he has no idea how big dragons can get. It shows how different his world is from the dwarves and Gandalf's. The country round. This phrase refers to the area around someone's home or town, the local land and paths. Bilbo's map of the country round shows his favorite places to walk. It's a sweet detail that shows how much he loves the familiar countryside. Favorite walks. These are the walking paths or routes that someone enjoys the most. Bilbo has them marked in red ink on his map, which tells us a lot about his quiet and peaceful life before the adventure began. Ink is the colored liquid used in pens to write or draw. Here, Bilbo uses red ink to mark places on his map, just like a kid marking their favorite spots in a notebook. It brings the map to life. Apart means separated or not included with others. Bilbo wonders how the secret door could be hidden from everyone else, apart from the dragon. He started to think like an adventurer. In lots of ways, This phrase means there are many possible methods. Gandalf says a door can be hidden in lots of ways. Traps, illusions, magic, you name it. It opens up a world of imagination. In what way? This is a specific version of asking how. Bilbo wants to know the exact method used to hide the door. It shows he's thinking more like a detective now, putting pieces of the mystery together. Has been hidden. This means something was covered or disguised in the past and still is now. The secret door has been hidden so well, even dragons haven't noticed it. That's some clever dwarf engineering. A closed door means it's shut, not open. But in this case, the door isn't just closed, it's camouflaged. It looks like part of the mountain wall. Super sneaky. A method is a particular way of doing something. Dwarves have their own secret methods for building and hiding things. It's like having a signature move or recipe. Quite right. This phrase means exactly or absolutely true. Thorin agrees with Gandalf by saying, quite right. It's polite, firm, and a little old-fashioned, just like a dwarf lord might speak. And there you have it, folks. Another step deeper into the adventure, with hidden runes, secret doors, and clever dwarven tricks. It's amazing how much a small detail on a map can change everything, right? Bilbo might be small, but his curiosity is huge, and that's something we can all learn from. So what do you think? Would you dare sneak through a 5-foot-high door into a dragon's lair? Don't forget to review today's words. Practice using them in your own sentences, and maybe even draw your own fantasy map with runes and secret paths. See you next time, and remember, language learning is just like an adventure. It starts with curiosity and leads to treasure. Bye for now.